There's my dad in these knickers. That's me with the hat on and playing golf, playing at it. I guess that's Isabel, I'm not sure. Oh, that's Eileen Purkis. She's no relation. And Diane Purkis. And Roger Purkis. Oh, there's George. Yeah, that's Jim's dad. And that's one of the employees. This stable was right next door, but there was an empty lot in between us. So that's Diane Purkis, I guess. I'm not sure.
When was this, about 1932 or 33?
I think
I guess so.
so.
How old does he look? He was born in 24. I thought George Gould. And that Roy? And Dot? Oh, that's just somebody mowing the grass at the club, I guess. I don't think that's any member of the family. There's, don't know the guy in front. And there's George. He loved those horses.
They're cute horses.
Does he look about 14 at that age?
12, 13.
That's what I would guess it was. Oh, I think that guy always had a chaw of tobacco in his mouth. This could be one of the pros, I'm not sure. Probably one of the pros at the golf course. Oh, that's the clubhouse where he worked. It's still there. Still have a membership.
This is where your dad worked, Alice?
Yeah.
What was his job there?
He was a bartender and a waiter or whatever they needed him for, I guess. There's Jack getting in the car. Me when I weighed 190. There's George.
Apprehensive there, didn't he?
That's Uncle Bill. That's the Gould's grandfather, or Dottie's father, and her mother. See, we needed action. That's why they're walking around. Otherwise, you just stand there and it's like a still picture. That's Kathleen. That's Dottie's oldest sister. And this, I guess, is Lorraine. That would be the next in line. Yeah, that's Lorraine. And this is Isabel.
Tell that's her.
And Roy. And George. Where's Dottie?
That's still Roy, isn't it?
Oh, that's still Roy? Mhm. Yeah, Dottie would recognize some of these better than
There
me.
she goes.
There's Dottie. That's George, I guess. He's wearing knickers. That was the fashion in those days, I guess. Oh, this is Elmer, Kathleen's husband.
Oh, handsome dude then.
That's what, George and Roy fighting. Yeah, they needed some action, that's all. See, they really didn't know much about photography. They just flipped from one picture to another. They wanted movement, so we're just waving our hands around, Mom and Dad.
This is a moving camera, move.
It's not bad considering how old the film
It's
is.
not bad.
Yeah.
What year is this, St. Alice?
It has to be in the 30s. That's Uncle Fred. That's probably his, and that's his wife. Frances, Auntie Frances.
Can you place it by the automobile? It might be.
Now that's Mr. Perkis. He took Uncle Bill's job as manager. And that's Mrs. Perkis and Eileen. See, these are not family members, Diane. And that's Roger. He was the president of our senior class in school.
How many were in your senior
I was just
class?
getting ready to
Oh,
say,
about 18, I think.
That's not bad.
Yeah. That's Kathleen graduating from high school, and Dottie and George. Now, that's pretty bad. I don't know where that was taken. Another group picture, but I don't know. I can't place. Oh, that's one of the Rudolphs, I think. This may be just neighbors. I'm not sure. But there's probably some relatives in there someplace, but the way the picture's moving, I can't tell. And that's too light. I don't know. That,
Is that the Christmas guy?
I don't know. That looks like it might be Isabel. I'm not sure. That's the house where they lived in Kugler Mill Road.
Wow, that's a big house.
It's a stone house. Didn't have modern plumbing when they moved in. I think they finally
Hey, we don't even sound
installed it.
Is that a Camargo?
Right. Well, it's Kugler Mill is a mile away probably from the club. The club was called Camargo. The area was Indian Hill. That looks like George Gould. I'm not sure. We did have bicycles.
I love that.
Well, there was no bus service for school. That's George and Dottie, and that's Lorraine. Oh dear, is that George trying to mow the lawn? That's how we lived. That looked like Roy. There's George.
George got some hair.
That's Kathleen again with her. Notice her hairdo, Marcel waving it. That was the fashion in those days. See, no action at all. She just could be like a still photo. That's her diploma in her hand. That's Lorraine. And whether that's her graduation or whether she just put the cap and gown on. And that's we had a swing like that, but this is the Gould house, which is torn down now, of course, and a mansion had built in that area. Oh, there's some dogs. Gad, I forgot what the collie's name. You remember, Dottie? What the dogs' names were?
Laddie was a collie,
Laddie?
I believe.
Yeah, that sounds right. Here's Jack and his
He
graduation.
graduated.
Only
took him 2 years of high school, or you have 2 years of senior high.
2 years as a senior?
Yep, he took 2 years as a senior.
Oh, what's the word of that?
That's me in the bathtub there. That's when I weighed 140, 190, I guess it was.
Swimming pool.
A nice pool.
Yeah, that's our pool, right? Make a big splash.
Oh, the old guy.
I don't know who it is in the thing now. That's me in the
That's,
sitting on the side of the. Well, it's one way to cool off anyway.
There you go.
Because the swimming pool they had was a long way away. We didn't get there very often.
And there was no air.
There's Roy. And that's me again. There's the pool. It was at Coney Island in Cincinnati. Huge, big pool. I think it's bigger than the one they had at NCR.
How long was it?
Huh?
How How long is it?
Looks pretty long, don't it?
Oh, I don't know what the size was. That's me. That's, I think, Mom. Yeah. Well, here's somebody struggling with the... Here's Jack taking over, showing them how to do it. Yeah, I don't know. That might be Janice Eubanks. I'm not sure.
Like, maybe that's Janice. Or maybe-
And who that is, I don't know. No, don't know. Oh, somebody was up in the tree. There's a dog. No, I don't know who that is. Now that looks like our dog Jimmy. But we had Victor before we had Jimmy, so it might not be Jimmy. Here's some action for you. That Roy and George. No, don't know them. Well, I think this is some family that Dad and Mom visited in Kentucky. I don't recognize any of them. Nope, don't recognize them. It's too bad we couldn't see that license plate because they had the year on them in those days.
Yeah. Wasn't quite quick
It's not clear enough. Don't recognize the dog either. Nope, don't know. Nope, don't know him. That looks like Mom. Oh, there's on the Ohio River, I guess, that boat.
It's like Niagara Falls.
Oh, maybe it is that area. Because they did go to Niagara Falls. Is there an arch like that? There's the falls.
Niagara Falls.
Yeah. There's Mom. There's Auntie Ina, the one that called me a cantankerous kid.
Aha, now we know what she looks like.
Oh, there's flowers growing on the bank. Yeah, this must be somebody visiting in Kentucky. They got chickens. Yeah, we kept. That's me. Looks like must be Easter or something. Looks like I got a bouquet on there. Auntie Belle and Kathleen, Lorraine. Must be Roy probably. Isabel. Me. Oh, maybe we're going to a prom or something. I don't know. Well, poor photography. I can't tell who anybody is. That was our superintendent, school superintendent. What the heck was his name? Forgotten. That's me. Looked like Isabel. She graduated a year ahead of me.